I hope you're all doing well. It's so weird not seeing you every single day. I just wanted to kind of go over what we're going to be doing today and what the expectations are, and let you know how you can access me if you've got questions. So for attendance today, I am asking that you do the assignment and turn it in on time. And to turn it in on time, that means it needs to be turned in before class starts on Monday. That means before 8 o'clock on Monday. I really prefer that when you guys do your work for this class, you are doing it between 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning, because that's when I'm available to help you with that. And so if you are doing your work during that time, then I'm here and can help you. I can answer questions other times as well. You just need to know I have other classes at other times of the day. All right, so what are you to do today? After you watch this video, you're going to go and you do the assignment for today. You're going to read an essay, but before you read the essay, you need to look up some of the vocab terms that are posted that are going to show up in the essay. Once you've looked up the vocab terms and written down the definitions, you're going to write sentences, and those sentences need to be in the sentence structure that is suggested. This is maybe something that you might need to ask me questions on. Is this really this kind of sentence kind of thing? But I do want you to know that you have this whole world of the internet out there as well, and you can go Google what is a compound sentence using a semicolon only. What is IC semicolon IC, and get some help on that as well. I know you guys don't have access to your notes because they're in our journals in school. I'm also hoping to post a little cheat sheet that might help you with that, and get that up before class on Friday. So hopefully before you're seeing this, that'll be posted. So you're going to look up words. You're going to write those words in sentences that demonstrate understanding of meaning. So for example, if the word were dog and you were to write the sentence, I really enjoy having a dog, that is not demonstrating understanding of meaning. I should be able to guess what a dog is by reading your sentence. So if you say something like, I really enjoy having my pet furry friend, my dog Rover, now I know that you understand what a dog is. So make sure that you show understanding of meaning in your sentences. Once you're done with the vocab words, you are going to read the essay, How to Escape from a Bad Date. I also, by the way, I did this for English 4, but I'm going to share it with you. I recorded myself reading the essay. That doesn't mean that you can just listen to that and not read. You do need to read along with me if you're going to listen to that audio recording. Because partly because you're supposed to be practicing reading, but also partly because there's some visuals in there that add to the humor of the essay, and that will be important for you when you do the assignment for Monday. So you're going to read the essay, and then you're going to answer some questions on the essay. You may work in groups of no more than 4 on that. My hope is that if you decide to work in groups, that you will do it on Google Meet, because I really think seeing people's faces and having face-to-face conversations is important for us right now to feel less isolated. So if you're going to work in groups, you don't have to use Google Meet, but I encourage you to. You can also talk over the phone, or you can do a shared document. I just want to be really clear that you can't have one person doing all the work and putting everybody's name on it. That's not okay. That violates our agreement for online work, and it's just not the way we want to live our lives, right? So you can do that in groups of no more than 4. You can also do it on your own. If you're doing it in groups, please make sure that only one person submits it, because I don't want to duplicate my effort and grade the same exact thing 4 times without realizing it. Okay, so just submit it one time. So you need to decide who's going to submit it if you work in groups. When you're done with that, you're done with today's lesson. As long as you get that turned in by Monday, I am going to count you present for today. I did want to remind you, Monday you'll be working on an essay, and Wednesday of next week I am going to schedule a full class Google Meet. So I do want you to plan on being online next Wednesday during this class at 8 a.m. That's important, and I will be taking attendance. Okay. I need to stop saying K. Well, that's one of my public speaking things I need to work on. I feel like I've covered everything, but I probably forgot something. It is a little bit complicated what you're going to do today, and just so you know, I'm having some issues with Google Classroom. I'm trying to get everything that I'm posting into one thing, but it's not liking that. So for English 4, I had to spread out today's lesson amongst 4 different posts. So if I do that for today's lesson on Google Classroom, that's why. I hope you're all doing well. I really miss you. I really loved seeing your faces the other day. So thank you so much to those of you who popped on and talked to me, and to those who let me see your faces, because that's what's keeping me going right now, is feeling like I'm not totally isolated from the rest of the world. All right, guys.